Mother Earth is currently facing plenty of environmental concerns. These situation issues like global warming, ozone layer reduction, pollution, waste management, climate change. For the last few decades, this mistreatment of our planet and degradation of our surrounding have started up in the alarming pace. Their activities have not been in favor of protecting our planet. We've seen physical calamities hitting us more frequently in the shape of instant floods, tsunamis, and cyclones. Now we know the major issues which are causing damage to the environment. Now we can discuss the way by which we can save our environment. For doing so, we have to take some measures that will help us in fighting environmental issues. Moreover, these issues will not only save the environment but also save the life of the ecosystem of the planet. Here are the solutions to fight environmental issues. Here are the 3 R's. Reduce our usage of brand, paper, plastic, and other materials. Reuse some of what we already have and recycle most of what we might be wasted. Conserving water is important because it keeps water pure and clean while protecting the environment. Conserving water means using our water supply wisely and be responsible. And lastly, support environmental friendly practices.
Deforestation. Deforestation is the removal of a forest or stand of trees from land which is then converted to a non-forest use. Direct causes of deforestation are agricultural expansion, wood extraction, and infrastructure expansion such as road building and urbanization. The effects of deforestation are soil erosion, global warming, threat to wildlife, flooding, increased greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, a host of problems for indigenous people, and many more. So how to reduce and prevent deforestation? First, we should afforestation, which is growing of trees in the forest. This would help to resolve the loss of trees cut down. Second is, we should use less paper. The more demand there will be, the more supply will happen. This way, trees will keep getting cut to meet these needs. Third is, the government must put a ban on deforestation so the big firms can find other alternatives instead of clearing forests for commercial and industrial needs. The fourth is, there must be measures taken down to control the increasing population, as there are more mouths to feed and fewer resources.
Climate change describes a change in the average conditions such as temperature and rainfall in a region over a long period of time. Change light bulbs to LEDs. Quality LED light bulbs can last 25 times longer, are more durable, and use at least 75% less energy than other bulbs. Number 2. Insulate. Simply making our homes more efficient can substantially cut the energy needed to heat and cool. Save energy. Take a look at the labels on your appliances and never leave them on standby. Plant a tree. Throughout its life, it can absorb up to a ton of carbon dioxide. 5. Avoid plastic wherever you can. Plastic is the all-around material par excellence and is therefore present in pretty much every aspect of our lives. 6. Subsidize clean energy and subsidize for a dirty energy. Renewable energy resources like wind and solar power have already become dramatically more affordable.
Overpopulation is one of the biggest issues in our environment. Overpopulation can have several effects on the environment as well as other species within an ecological system. Indeed, human overpopulation has resulted in technological advances which have increased human lifespan and fertility and consequently placed pressure on global resources. The planet is currently in a novel geological epoch called the Anthropocene. In general, overpopulation results in an ecological disruption as resources are depleted. Poverty is believed to be the most cause of overpopulation. Poor contraceptive use, child labor, reduced mortality rates, fertility treatment, immigration, and many more. Overpopulation can lead to climate change, overwarming, deforestation, water pollution to eutrophication, global warming, loss of fresh water, species extinction, press freedom, restrictions, increased habitat loss, and elevated crime rates. In our generation today, there's a lot of people who are starving, who are dying because of financial problem. I think one of the solution of overpopulation is family planning. If you want to have more child, then you must have enough money to sustain their needs if you want them to have a better life. And second solution is education. All of us needs to learn more about life, and I think education can bring you to a successful life. Third, knowledge about sex education. Imparting sex education to young kids, especially to teenagers. Most parents feel shy in discussing about sex in their children. That is why many teenagers are getting pregnant because of lack of knowledge about sex education. If we keep on doing in what we think is right, we humans will be the one who will suffer and not our planet.